Hello, Robotics Art Department. My name is Kylie, also go by Bowie. I'm going to show you how to make little clay birds today, and I'm going to start out with our triangle bird, which I don't remember the name of. I think I called it Roxy, even though that's probably not the name that everyone else went by, because I think Chris named it something else. Anyway, I hope Jessica's taking good care of you guys, because she's kind of badass. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to need a surface to work on, and you're going to need your clay. You're going to need water-based clay, because you're going to have to bake it. I'm using oil-based clay because it's easier to work with, and I can start stuff out a lot easier than you, but I'm not going to be able to bake mine. Mine are going to melt in the oven. Okay, so what we do is we take a piece of the clay. I'm starting with gray, but you're going to use red, obviously, because it's the triangle bird. And so what you're going to do is you're going to rub it up into a little ball. Rub, 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 rub. Rub like you're washing your hands. La, la, la. My roommate's upset with me because she's trying to sleep, but I'm not going to let her. Okay, so once you have this little ball, you're going to go to your workstation, which is right about here. I'm using a piece of cardboard. Just talk it. Fuck everything. Cool. Okay, workstation. You. Piece of paper covering cardboard. Oh, let's just use this side. That works too. This is probably easier too. And so you're going to set it down. I'm going to take 2 fingers, and you're going to start rubbing like this, slowly moving out from the big bulbous base, so you have something that looks kind of like that. Like you're making a little gourd out of clay. La 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 la. And then you'll slowly just you'll start out with 2 when you'll move to 1. And you're going to see a bunch of the clay bunch up at the end. That's perfectly fine. You're not going to use nearly as much clay as when you started with it, at least for this one. And you're going to work like this. You can, when it gets bigger, you can start using 3 or longer, and then you slowly just progress to 1. And you can see it's starting to look like a Hershey Kiss, where you just take off the excess piece of clay. And I'm making mine much bigger because I think Alina messaged me and you're going to use them for the earrings, which I can bring some by as little examples when I come by next week. But other than that, yeah, you're not nearly going to need as much clay as I did. See, taking little pieces off. And so I think I'm going to start with that. So you have this and you have a rounded base, but you have the triangle start. And you're going to take it and you're going to squish it down. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. But yeah, you're going to basically have a cone. I really hope you know what a cone is, because if you're not in geometry yet, you're failing someone. Although it's robotics, so I think everyone's at least in geometry or better. Mainly if you're a freshman. But I don't think there are any freshmen I'm teaching to, so yeah. Okay, anyway. I'm ranting. So you have something like this. It's a little cone. Mine's a little fatter than what you should expect. But this is what you're going to do. And then to make the wings, you're going to take a piece of your excess clay, because you're going to use the same color, and you're going to make it into a little heart shape, or however you guys want the wings. I made little heart shapes. Woohoo! And then you're going to squish together the ends, so you have a little heart with a little excess, that, And you can take off the excess, but leave a little bit left on, so it looks kind of like a heart, but not really. And then you stick it to the side of the bird, like that. And then to integrate the wing onto the bird, you're going to push and slide the excess clay into the bird body. So you have something like that. If you want to know how to work the bird wings better, just ask Parker. I don't know if he's still there, but that kid helped me the entire last semester, or the last like 2 weeks of the robotics team, because I did these all by myself. It was pretty awesome. I just sat there making birds. It was the shit. But yeah, and then you can squish the little wings to the side of the body, and you're gonna do like that. And that's the base of your cone birds. Ta-da! I'll show you the square and the circle bird bases in another video, and then I'll do eyes for all of them. Alright. Awesome. See you guys.